What if life had never existed? No plants, no animals, no humans, no buzzing bees, no towering trees, not even the faintest hint of bacteria hiding beneath the surface. Imagine a universe where Earth was stillborn, but it never became alive. It's a strange thought, right? Because everything we know, everything we are, and everything we build is based on the fact that life exists. But let's erase that one detail and see what would remain. Before we dive deep into this alternate reality, make sure to subscribe. Give this video a like if you love exploring what-if scenarios, and comment below what other questions you want us to explore next. Because trust me, some of them will absolutely blow your mind. Now, let's begin. If life had never emerged on Earth, the planet would still be here, spinning, orbiting, drifting through space like any other rocky world. The continents would still shift and collide. Volcanoes would erupt, rivers would carve their paths, mountains would rise and crumble. But without life, the forces shaping the planet would be purely geological and chemical. There would be no forests softening the landscape, no coral reefs shaping coastlines, no roots splitting rocks into soil. Earth would be a place sculpted only by wind, water, fire, and time. The atmosphere would also be completely different. Right now, it's about 21% oxygen, a direct result of billions of years of photosynthesis. Without life, there's no reason for oxygen to build up. Instead, our sky might be rich in carbon dioxide, nitrogen, or methane, making it more like Venus or early Mars. And without plants or microbes to regulate gases, the greenhouse effect could spiral wildly. Earth might become a sweltering world with scorching days and toxic clouds, or a frozen ball locked in endless ice. The oceans, if they existed at all, would be vast, sterile basins of water, reflecting light but harboring no fish, no algae, no plankton. They'd be chemically active, sure, but biologically empty. And that means something crucial. Without microscopic life pulling carbon out of the air and locking it into the seabed, the planet's carbon cycle would be completely different. Climate might swing between extremes with nothing to stabilize it. And think about the land. Without trees, there would be no forests. Without grass, no plains. Deserts might dominate huge areas of the planet. Rainfall patterns would shift because vegetation plays a huge role in cycling water back into the atmosphere. Rivers would flood unpredictably or dry up completely. Even erosion would change, since plants help break down rock and build up soil. Most of Earth's surface might be barren rock and dust. Dramatic, maybe even beautiful, but lifeless and unchanging. It's also worth thinking about how the planet would look from space. Earth's blue marble appearance isn't just oceans. It is also the greens and browns of vegetation, the white clouds shaped by transpiration, and the seasonal changes caused by plants growing and dying back. Without life, Earth's colors would be muted and static. It might look more like Mars, rusty, rocky, and quiet. And what about the rest of the solar system? Would anything change there? Surprisingly, yes, because life doesn't just shape Earth, it shapes space too. For example, radio signals, satellites, probes, none of these would exist. No one would be sending telescopes to study distant galaxies. No one would have carved words or music into golden records and hurled them beyond the solar system. From the outside, Earth would be a silent, unremarkable world. But let's zoom out even further. Without life, the universe itself would feel emptier. Not physically, but in meaning. Stars would still burn, galaxies would still spin, and planets would still form. But no one would ever look up at them and wonder why. No one would name them, study them, or dream about them. The universe would still exist, but it would never be known. Here is something fascinating to think about. Life doesn't just adapt to its environment. It transforms it. Oxygen in the atmosphere, soil under your feet, even the minerals that form in rocks. Many exist because of biological activity. Without it, Earth might never have developed certain features we now take for granted. Even the crust itself might be thicker, the atmosphere denser, the oceans deeper or shallower. It is almost impossible to imagine how different the planet US story would be without the influence of biology rewriting it over billions of years. And here's the biggest question of all. If life never existed on Earth, would it exist anywhere? We don't know how rare life truly is. Maybe Earth is just one of countless worlds teeming with it. Or maybe we're the cosmic exception, a miracle that happened once in a trillion tries. If the latter is true, then a lifeless Earth could mean a lifeless universe. Stars would still ignite and collapse, planets would still orbit their suns, but there would be no observers, no questions, no curiosity, just silence. This leads to one of the most profound realizations of all. Life doesn't just live in the universe. It gives the universe purpose. Without it, there's no one to appreciate the beauty of a sunset, to wonder at the size of the cosmos, or to create stories about what it all means. Life is the universe becoming aware of itself. And without it, the universe might as well not even know it exists. It's strange to think that something so fragile, a spark that began in a shallow pool or deep-sea vent billions of years ago, could shape everything from the air we breathe to the questions we ask. Yet that's exactly what happened. And if it hadn't, well, the Earth would still spin, the sun would still shine, but there'd be no one here to see it. So, now that you've imagined a world without life, let me ask you this. What do you think is the most extraordinary thing life has ever done? Tell us in the comments below. And if this what if blew your mind, share it with a friend who loves to think about the universe as much as you do. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, because we've got plenty more mind-bending scenarios coming up next. After all, the universe is full of questions, and we're just getting started.